Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. I got something really cool in store for you today. We all love theme teams, and I found this league called Legends 32, which is 32 spots all filled up, and each person has their own NFL team, and their goal is throughout the year to basically make the best possible version of a specific NFL team. So today, I have screenshots from a lot of these teams that we're going to be going over. Now today, we're just going over teams in the NFC East and the NFC West. Basically how this works is at the end of the video, you guys will comment down which team out of the NFC East and NFC West would you want, because this is the best possible team at every single position. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's start off with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, as you can see here, this team is freaking dope. We have a 122 overall Easter Russell Wilson, which is absolutely crazy. I love the card so much. You have the Conqueror promo, Marshawn Lynch, which literally triggered everyone around, this great nation that we live in. Freaking Rashad Penny. You got Brandon Marshall, Doug Baldwin, Jimmy Graham, Jerry Rice. Now, what's interesting and what's cool about Legends 32 is that it's past and present players that are allowed to be on these theme team lineups. Also, one exception they've made is they have allowed every single team to put Shane Leckler in as the punter so that they can put like the golds and silvers and bronzes and actually get them to a competitive level, such as Jari Evans right here, which is now a 111, so he's like competitive now with league versus league. So those are kind of the two rules that they put in place. So Jerry Rice, freaking 126 Jerry Rice on the Seattle Seahawks squad with the 119 offense. Then you have Okung, Carpenter, Max Unger, Walter Jones, Jari Evans. What's so funny is that this line is fantastic right now in Madden Mobile, but not one of these players is actually, actively starting on the Seattle Seahawks line at this moment, which is kind of a meme. It shows how bad our line actually is. But, back in the past, apparently, our line had some sustenance. Next up, we have the defense, which is so freaking hype. You got Dante Johnson from the 49ers, who used to be a Seahawk. You got Earl Thomas from the weekend tourney. So freaking dope. Shaquem Griffin, 123 linebacker, just from the NFL draft. Got that +2 speed Excel card, which is beautiful. You got Bobby Wagner, Team of the Year. Sheldon Richardson, KJ Wright. You got Cam Chancellor's Boss card. Richard Sherman's Master Draft card. You got Byron Maxwell down there. You got Bradley McDougald from the Powerline promo. You got Michael Bennett from the All Madden. Signature Kevin Williams. You got Ultimate Legend John Randall. And then basically Cliff Averill, which this team is freaking dope. It comes to a 117 overall, the best at every single position, 119 offense, 116 defense, and 114 special teams. Now, next up, we have the Arizona Cardinals, because we're doing the NFC East and NFC West teams. Josh Rosen from the draft promo, 122 +3 catch the lineup. You got a David Johnson 114, which is kind of tragic considering David Johnson should have gotten a much better card, so low-key kind of trash. Derek Coleman, you got Jermaine Gresham, you got JJ Nelson, and what's cool about the Shane Leckler rule is that now these golds become relevant and your overall doesn't tank because there's not, enough elites from the specific team. But heck, the Larry Fitzgerald draft card is absolutely gorgeous. 119, you have a silver Bryce Butler, you have DJ Humphries, you have Mike Iupati, AQ Shipley, Justin Pugh, and Andre Smith on the offense. The defense has Patrick Peterson, 120, Buda Baker, 114, who went to my high school. You got Chandler Jones, 125 linebacker. You got Hassan Reddick. You got Deion Buchanan. You got Marcus Golden and Antoine Bethea. You got Brandon Williams, Larry Wilson, the dime, Jamar Taylor in the nickel, and then your whole defensive line, Robert Kemchi, Corey Peters, Olsen Pierre, and then, of course, Rodney Gunter. So this defense looks pretty solid. 110 defense compared to that 109 offense, and that is what the offense and defense looks like, and this is the freaking squad for the Arizona Cardinals. Next up, we have the New York Giants in this one, and for some reason, when my man took the screenshot, he must be taking the screenshot on like some whack Android from like freaking like Target, because something happened and it got super blurry, so just bear with me. But we got 125 Saquon Barkley, 120 Eli Manning, 125 Herschel Walker, again past and present. This is a pretty freaking good backfield. You got Brandon Marshall, 120. You got freaking Odell Beckham Jr., 121 Combine Odell. You got Sterling Shepard, 121 receiver. You got Evan Ingram, 122 overall tight end. You got Nate Solder. You got Weston Richburg. You got John Jerry, Justin Pugh as well for the New York Giants. The offense is a 120. This team is literally a 119 which freaking blows my mind. The defense is Janoris Jenkins, 125, Landon Collins, 123, Lawrence freaking Taylor, 124, with +2 hit power and tackle, the Crystal Legend, Alec Ogletree. You got Devon Kennard, you got Darian Thompson, Leon Hall, Dominic Rogers-Cromartie, Jason Pierre-Paul, Dalvin Tomlinson, Damon Harrison, Olivier Vernon. You got Prince Amukamara. You got the full freaking squad in force, 115 defense, and then I only asked for the offensive defense because the special teams sometimes varies, but the special teams on here I know for a fact is Giants players, which makes the special teams like 127 because you have these really good special team cards that have played past or present on the Giants, which makes this team 119, which is unreal. Next up here, we have the LA Rams. We got Jared Goff, 122, which is kind of the same card that Russell Wilson has. You got that Todd Gurley boss card. My man just got paid $60 million for, like, I believe it was a 4-year extension, so $60 million for roughly the next 6 years for Todd Gurley. Congratulations. You got Marshall Falk. You got Jared Cook, 101 tight end. You got Robert Woods. You got Sammy Watkins, Brandon Cooks, Rob Havenstein, Richie Incognito, John Sullivan, Roger Saffold III, Andrew Whitworth. So that is a 107 offense for the LA Rams. And then the defense is also pretty solid. 105, you got Troy Hill, TJ McDonald Jr., Mark Barron, Alec Ogletree, kind of leading the overall here in the linebacker core. Barwin, you got Joyner, Marcus Peters, you got Aqib Talib from the Pro Bowl, and then of course you got Aaron Donald, which I probably would like to see like the honors Aaron Donald, but it is the Ultimate Freeze, which is still dope. You got Chris Long, Ndamukong Suh, and William Hayes for the LA Rams squad. Now here we have the San Francisco 49ers squad, which is actually pretty freaking incredible. 117 overall. We got Jimmy Garoppolo, freaking Jimmy GQ from the 2018 New Year's promo, which was actually a really cool promo. 118. You got 119 Carlos Hyde from the Movers promo. You got Kyle Juszczyk, Michael Crabtree, Dwight Clark. You also have Vernon Davis as the P2 113 overall tight end. You have freaking Jerry Rice. Again, we saw him on the Seattle Seahawks team as well. 126 wide receiver. You got Mike McGlinchey, 125 from the draft. You also got Mike Iupati, Weston Richburg, Jonathan Cooper, and Joe Staley. Additionally, on the defense, you got Richard Sherman, which is a big rip. He's now a 49er, which is sad for me. But you also got Ronnie Lott. So Sherman and Lott is kind of a shutdown side right there. Eric Reed on the other outside. Dante Johnson, Jaquiski Tart. You got Rashad Robinson, Malcolm Smith, Reuben Foster, 120 overall. Reuben Foster, Navarro Bowman, Ahmad Brooks, Charles Haley. You got a DeForest Buckner from like the Comic Hero program. Then you also got Solomon Thomas and Earl Mitchell holding it down at the defensive tackle position. So a 117 offense, 115 defense, total cumulative of 117 overall squad. That is the San Francisco 49ers. Washington Redskins, the 125 Robert Griffin. We got +2 agility and +1 speed from the Campus Hero Griffin, which is beautiful. 109 Kelly, 100 Samaje Perine. You got Vernon Davis, 115 Ultimate Freeze, Paul Richardson, Jamison Crowder, Trent Williams, Brandon Scherf, Spencer Long, Sean Luveo. You got Morgan Moses, Jordan Reed, which is a very nice 112 overall Washington Redskins offense, and the defense is actually 115. We're talking to Josh Norman, we're talking Ken Houston, Brian Arakpo, Mason Foster, Zach Brown, Ryan Kerrigan, Sean Taylor, Kendall Fuller, D'Angelo Hall. You have Anthony Lanter II. You got Darren Payne. You got Ziggy Hood. You got Terrell McLean. You got DJ Swearinger, making up 115. Take a look at this defense. Of course, I think I mentioned Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor being the best card on the squad right here, 126 overall. A very good looking team. That is going to be the Washington Redskins. And ladies and gentlemen, That is so far every single team that is fully maxed that I want to show from the NFC East and West. Now, if your team is not in here, I apologize. We'll get it out soon sometime. But this is what we have so far. So based off what you saw, would you rather have the Redskins team? Would you rather have the Giants? Would you rather have the Rams? Would you rather have the Seahawks? Would you rather have the Cardinals? Which one of these teams, if you could take the team right now and have it instantly as your final team going into Madden Overdrive, comment down which one you think it would be. One final announcement: if you are a Cincinnati Bengals fan and you love the Cincinnati Bengals, this league, Legends 32, is trying to find a dedicated Cincinnati Bengal fan who wants to join their league and actually make an all Cincinnati Bengals team next year. So if you want to do that, go ahead and kick or direct message whatever's on the screen right here and let them know that you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan and you want to help be a team in their league to make an all Bengals team for next year. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the greatest. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.